Well, welcome you back to the farm. We decided to try some non-GMO feed for these meat birds, and I'm going to talk about why we decided to, but first I'm going to move them. So we're just out here finishing up my chores, and it's humid as all get out, 113 degree heat index. So I've been watering them 2 or 3 times a day, especially these, but they're not that many, and I'll talk about that later, but I'm going to get these moved first.
He's going wide.
So we decided to try a non-GMO feed on these, and this is it. It's made by Kalmbach. It's a 22% crumble. Of course, I like a pellet better, but that's all right. And this is supposed to be an all natural non-GMO feed. You can actually smell it. It actually smells pretty good in there. It smells like I don't know, it's kind of got like a roasted smell to it, so, and they like it, they love it. And these are probably the best, I think these are probably the best meat birds we've ever raised. I don't know whether it was a strain or the feed, so we'll find out on the next bunch, I guess, because they're from a different breeder. These are from Metzer Farms, and I seen them at the homestead convention, or festival, I guess. And they're out of Memphis or West Tennessee. A little bit pricey. Now I got $90 in this batch. Not these, but we processed yesterday, and I'm gonna take you up there and briefly show you our setup up there. But so we did about half of them yesterday, the biggest ones, and some of these are just a tad bit small. I've actually had them on a diet. I think I was feeding them too much. I mean, they was just growing. The ones we did yesterday were huge for us, and these are really getting big here. They want to eat, so I'm gonna go ahead and feed them, and then I'll talk about why we decided to go non-GMO. So I don't necessarily have a problem with GMO seed per se. You know, that's genetically modified organism, and they, you know, it's basically on corn and soybeans where you can spray Roundup. So that's my problem after thinking about it. You know, it's not the seeds per se, it's what they put on it. And I don't know if that transfers to the chicken or what. So these chickens ain't around very long, and maybe the diet, you know, work that through their system. So, you know, I got to thinking, well, maybe I don't want it to absorb into the meat, because now we're going to sell this, but we also eat it ourselves. So, and that's one of the reasons we kind of went to it. Second thing, of course, is marketing. It gives a better product, non-GMO, pasture raised, poultry. And but now it's quite a bit more expensive, so it's probably about 50% more expensive, but we're going to hold the line on our price, kind of what we would do if we was feeding non-GMO. It's the first time I ever fed non-GMO anything. I'm talking about I I don't know if it's non-GMO or not, but I get a good quality feed, and I really like it on my layers. I got good quality feed for my pigs and my goats. I use a good quality. I just don't necessarily buy the cheapest stuff, but I get a good quality at a reasonable price. Now this was pretty expensive, so. But if we decide to go this route, there's a place that's not too far from here down in Georgia. I'll go down there and get like a ton of it in one of those big sacks. They have non-GMO meat bird feed, so. And that'll be a next year thing. So we'll probably got another batch getting ready to go in here. They're from a different breeder, and we'll see, we'll kind of compare. I've kind of cut them back a little bit till they get out here. We kind of got them a little bit behind. I think these are all 8 weeks old. So they'll be maybe 8.5 weeks old when we process them. These are the time you're watching this, will be a couple of days we'll be processing these. So, but I'm gonna take you up there and show you. So that's our reasoning behind the switch. And you know, I got to thinking too, you know, we're gonna start raising our own beef too. I got to thinking about beef eating that herbicide now, and it goes through the manure and it goes into the compost, and it killing people's vegetable plants when they put it on their vegetable plants. So I mean, is that good for you too? I mean, is that the next thing? So we're gonna start raising our own beef. Of course, we raise our own chicken, our own pork, our own eggs, so we kind of know what goes into them. And like I said before, these are the best ones we've ever raised that I can remember. Not only are they non-GMO, they're pasture raised, and that means I move these every single day, and they get new pasture. They're not in their own feces or poop or whatever. They fertilize my field. I'm working where we're at now with the egg-mobiles, this one, and it's going to be our paddock for our future milk cow and our beef cow that we're going to take to the processor. So I'm working this hard. I want this field, and these 2 fields, I got them split, are going to be in top shape when I get ready for that. Hopefully this fall. And you know, like I said, I work my hay fields through the winter. Haven't cut my hay yet. Here it is, going to be July, so we was going to cut it this week. It's just too daggum hot for me. I didn't want to kill everybody trying to get it up, so hopefully we'll get to do it next week. But like I said, non-GMO, pasture raised. The pasture raised is to me the most important thing, because it's always been, you can taste the difference to me. And I don't necessarily like chicken. I'll eat it, but I don't like it. I'm more of a beef, pork chop, pork type of guy. So I like eggs too, though. But anyway, so that's the reason we changed. Kind of gives the trifecta there. And we haven't ate any yet. We just processed yesterday, so we're going to try some, see how it goes. But this beef for sale at the farmer's market, the poultry that we have already got processed. All right, I'm going to take you up there and quickly show you our setup, and I might do more detailed later in a different video, but I'm going to just kind of briefly show you that. Just briefly, I'm going to show you this. We got a new plucker. I absolutely love this thing. We got a new scalder. It's electric. It holds the temperature. When we started out, we had like a turkey fryer nightmare. This right here is worth the money. And of course we got cones back there, and that's just temporary. And we just got through processing just a few, I mean yesterday we did. But our cones back there, so of course there's just 2 of us, me and Allison, and we can do about, I don't know, 7 birds an hour now. I know Southton said he does 160 an hour, but that's with 8 to 10 people. And we're just kind of starting. And we used to do like 2 an hour, so we're getting a little better. But anyway, we process dispatch over there, bring it here, she dunk it, and she'll tell you this is the best money we ever spent. Dunk it, put it in here. This right here is a lot better than the one we had. The one we had was a yard bird. I got it at Tractor Supply with some gift cards. This right here is a Wright Farms Pro Plucker, and when we do a detailed thing, I'll tell you how much we spent for this and how I paid for it. You pluck it, throw it in some ice. I'd get it out. After I did all the dispatching, we'll start processing, then we throw it in the cooler. So I mean, it worked great. So. So we did a little trial run, and we did about, you know, 3 birds, kind of got it all. We made some tweaks on it, then we did half of them yesterday, and it worked great. I can't, because I hated it before. Before we just had one cone. We had that turkey fryer thing that you'd have to constantly monitor it, and it set so high up she couldn't hardly put it in there. And then we had the plucker that really didn't do that good of a job. So, but now it's, I think we're going to do all right on that part. We had a little trouble cutting up our product. We was going to sell whole birds, and we was going to vacuum seal them. When we vacuum seal them, they didn't look a good presentation, so we're going to did something different. So we cut up all these birds into breasts, thighs, the wings, tenders, the back carcass, and all that. So we're going to sell these ported out. So anyway, if you have any questions, you can leave a comment down there, and I'll do a detailed maybe next week or so, or the week after we get through processing and get everything really cleaned up. I'll go over how I paid for all this, what we paid for it, and how you can too. I'll give you some tips. But anyway, leave a comment down below, give us a thumbs up, stay cool, support your local farmer. We'll be at the farmers market when you're watching this. Find the local farmers, give them some support. Appreciate you watching. See you next time down here on the farm.